So I'm with Phelim McAleer, and he is producing a play called O Gosnell. And Phelim, tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Well, it's a play about Kermit Gosnell, the abortion doctor from Philadelphia, but it's a verbatim play where, that's a British idea, where you have plays, but they only use the actual transcripts from courtrooms or grand juries, witness testimony. So it's lots of witness. It's a courtroom drama, but in the words of the people who were there. And it's a fight to death. He was facing capital murder charges. And so it's very dramatic, stunning, compelling. You're listening to every word. It's from an actual real life human being, and it's a great play. It's got a lot of publicity, a lot of attention. Hollywood has a abortion comedy on at the same time, just down the street. So that's why we wanted to bring this play. They have an abortion comedy play, one woman comedy. So there's a need for an alternative viewpoint, but also for the facts, because theirs is a comedy, a work of kind of fiction. Ours is based totally on transcripts.
Totally on facts. That's fantastic. And J.J. Abrams is producing that other
Yes, J.J. Abrams, the uber Hollywood producer, is producing the other play, which is called forgive my words, Oh God, a show about abortion, which is a comedy. I went to see it, actually. I've been to see it. It's neither funny nor about abortion, actually enough, because, look, the reason it's not about abortion is because if you really did have a play about abortion, you'd lose half the audience to the pro-abortion side. So that's why it's about everything else but abortion.
Sure. Now, how did you come to find out about the case?
Well, I was in Philadelphia doing a different story about fracking, and I saw that it was on, and I walked into the courtroom as a journalist. I was interested, and I walked in and I saw Gosnell sitting, just a few feet away, smirking and smiling. I saw pictures on the wall that were incredible, unbelievable. I heard evidence that was unbelievable, but the most shocking thing of all was when I looked behind me, and row after row of empty press seats, there were no journalists there. Only local journalists. So I felt, it's like, this is a story that's not been told. Why is this not being told? And if it's not being told, I need to tell it. So we've written a book, we made a movie, we're doing a podcast, and now we're doing a play. And, we brought the play here because Hollywood is doing a pro-abortion play of itself, a one-woman comedy. And we thought, well, let's have a courtroom's an amazing thing. You're not allowed to have political slogans in a courtroom. You're not allowed to say something without evidence to back it up. So that's why a courtroom tends to be quite truthful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And one of the elements that just really struck me in the film, which was so well done, by the way.
Thank you.
And was that the babies were actually born and then killed.
Yep.
In many cases.
Yeah. No, the play isn't that graphic, right? We don't have any picture or anything like that. But yeah, that was his way of killing people. He was a serial killer who found his vocation in abortion, and killing them through abortion just wasn't enough. So he would give the women drugs to induce labor, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and then kill them after they were born. The play isn't graphic, right? It's tough, but it's evidence. It's not that long. It's an hour and 5 minutes. So, and there's lots of, he was a massive drug dealer. He abused the women. He hit women. This is a man, and he ran a house of horrors, cats everywhere, filthy, rotten. And of course, the bureaucrats in Harrisburg let him do this without ever inspecting the clinic, because of a pro-choice Republican governor who thought he had to be pro-choice to Tom Ridge to win Pennsylvania, and allowed him to kill because he stopped inspections of abortion clinics when he became governor.
Unbelievable. And now, of course, a survey just came out last week or earlier this week that said that now a majority of Americans want Roe v. Wade gone. And that's the first time I've heard that. I knew it was moving in that direction, but now more people in America...
Yeah, well, I see all different kinds of surveys. I don't know which to trust. And I'm not really that interested in the surveys. I'm more interested in telling people the truth. And the courtroom, as I say, it's a great place to get the truth out. because there's no slogans allowed there. And this is our play is verbatim. It only uses stuff from the grand jury. It only uses stuff from the courtroom. So people need to know facts before they start legislating, before they start advocating for legislation, before they start protesting outside people's houses. You should educate yourself about the facts. So I urge people to come, gosnellplay.com. Go to gosnellplay.com, get some tickets, and make up your own mind.
And it closes this weekend, is that
Yes,
right? When
that's
is the
correct.
last show?
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon. Okay, so yeah, if you're in the New York City area, I really encourage you to get out and see this. And where else can people follow you? You and your wife Anne do a show.
We do a YouTube. We do a podcast called the Anne and Phelim Scoop. That's Anne and Phelim, Phelim Scoop, where we talk about all things crazy, and there's a lot of craziness around at the moment.
There is indeed. And can you give us a sneak peek into what's coming with My Son Hunter?
Oh yeah, that's the Hunter Biden movie. Yeah, we're making a movie, a more fictional version of the world than the Gosnell play, about the life and loves and debauchery and corruption of Hunter Biden and his dear papa, President Joe Biden. So Mr. 10%, the big guy. So yes, it's based on his emails, it's based on his debauchery, based on his photographs. It's quite a story, and as you saw, he even got a lawyer to go over and infiltrate the movie set. So these people are desperate, they're scared. So let's keep at them. Let's make sure that the truth gets out there.
Absolutely. Now, do you have dates set yet for that?
No,
Okay.
we're still working on that. So,
But you think maybe this
Yeah.
summer or fall?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Great. And are you and your writer, were you able to look at those hard drive and?
yeah, Brian Godawa, he was
Oh,
the writer. You
He's
know, Brian?
great. Yeah. I don't know him personally, but I know
Yeah,
of him.
he was the writer, and he writes biblical fiction. Actually, people should check him out. Brian Godawa. He writes some great books, and he sells them on Amazon. There, Godawa. But he's a Christian and a great guy. And then when I saw the script he wrote, I was going, "You've got some pretty dark mind for a Christian, but you have to be dark to get into the mind of Hunter Biden and the self-justification for Hunter Biden." But I suppose as a Christian, one thing you do recognize is that there's sin, and I suppose you can get into people's mind because you know how easy it is to sin. So it's a great script. It's a lot of fun, and it's hopefully people will learn something along the way.
Fantastic. Well, can't wait for that. Can't wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah, gosnellplay.com, and you can go to mysonhunter.com for more information too.
Fantastic. So Joyce and I are going to see it tomorrow night, and we'll have a little video you can see of our reactions. There wasn't time to see the play and get this out for the Saturday edition of The Informer. So look for that.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.